They told me Elderglen was peaceful, quiet, safe, the kind of town where nothing ever happens. But they didn't tell me about midnight. My name is Aiden. I moved here after my dad's job transfer. New house, new school, new neighbors. Everything seemed normal until I stayed up past midnight. It started with a strange silence. Not just quiet, dead silence. No wind, no crickets. The clock struck 12 a.m. and the world stopped. I looked out my window. A falling leaf, frozen in midair. A car in mid-turn. Even the streetlight flicker had paused. I blinked. I moved. But nothing else did. I was the only thing still alive. I stepped outside. My breath fogged the air. No one moved. A jogger was frozen mid-stride. A cat in mid-leap. I ran down the street, yelling, "Hello, anyone?" No answer. I wasn't dreaming, and it wasn't a glitch. It was real, and it lasted exactly 60 minutes. At 1 a.m., time snapped back. The car drove on. The leaf fell. The cat landed. No one noticed what happened, except me. The next day, I asked around, "Do you ever notice anything strange at night?" They just smiled, except one, the town's old clockmaker. He looked at me for a long time, then said, "So it's chosen you." I froze. "What do you mean?" "Midnight," he said, "is not what you think it is. Time doesn't move, it resets." I asked, "Why me?" He whispered, "Because the last keeper is gone." That night, I waited. Midnight came, and the world froze again. But this time, something moved. A shadow, slipping between the frozen people. It wasn't human. Long fingers, no face. It walked, then stopped, and looked right at me. I ran. I didn't look back. I just ran. The clock struck 1 a.m. Everything was normal again. Except me. I knew something terrible was hiding in that hour. I went back to the clockmaker. "What is that thing?" I asked. He looked scared. "That's the shadow of reset. Only timekeepers can see it. Your job is to stop it." "Stop it from what?" He looked at me. "From replacing time with silence forever. Every town has a timekeeper. Without one, midnight becomes permanent." That night, I stayed awake again. Midnight. The shadow was waiting. This time it spoke. "You are awake, so you must choose. Become the keeper, or join the frozen." I looked down. My hands were fading. I could see through them. I screamed. And then, I touched the town's central clock. It lit up, and time snapped back. The shadow vanished, and I knew I was no longer just Aiden. I was the new keeper of time. Midnight was mine now. They say Elderglen is quiet, peaceful, but every night, I watch the seconds stop, and I wait, because I know, one day, the shadow will return, and when it does, I'll be ready.